Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back. It's been a while since I made one of these videos, but today we're going to be covering the top 5 toothpick slash micro quadcopters that I have flown. This is not going to be an intensive list, but from the ones that I have tested that I know will be an absolute beast of a quadcopter to have. So the first one on my list is the GETFPV Skip HD3. Now this is by far one of the best HD micro quadcopters that I've ever flown, and it is something that I highly recommend for anyone. If you wanted really nice HD footage right out of the box with a tiny toothpick sized quadcopter, even though it's not really a toothpick, it's actually a micro quadcopter, but the overall performance, efficiency, and the way it flies with the stability of the HD recording capabilities is absolutely amazing. Now, it's meant to be used with larger batteries than what I've tested it on. I've currently tested it on the 300 milliamp HV batteries from Happy Model in GNB. They're basically the same thing, and those are really great because they're really good in price. Around $9 you get a couple of them, which I'll also have a couple toothpick slash micro quadcopter accessories towards the end of the video if you wanted to stick around for that, and obviously everything is linked down below. So the GETFPV Skip HD is on the top of my list, which I'd highly recommend for anyone. Unfortunately, I don't have them in front of me, but I do have the flight footage because usually I give most of these away to my Patreons. Now the next quadcopter that really did make a huge impression on me was the HGLRC Parrot 120 Pro. This was an absolute little beast in terms of efficiency, power, and just about everything. The overall setup, the overall tune, just like the Skip HD. However, it does not have recording capabilities, plus it's slightly cheaper, around $50 more cheaper, which is an amazing little micro toothpick slash quadcopter, which was amazing, and I definitely recommend for anyone. Just the overall attention to detail on both of those first two quadcopters has been amazing. No issues, no fuss, plug, go play, and just enjoy the living crap out of them. The Skip HD is by far one of the most durable that I've used. Next down the list, we have the Avant Vanta 2.5 inch quadcopter. This one was recently sent out to me from Avant Quads, and it is by far one of the top best tuned, with the rates just being absolutely perfect out of the box. I had such a blast with that one, and I definitely recommend that one as well. Now the order that I'm showing them doesn't really represent which one's better than the other. They are all great. Each one of these, once you plug in, you'll enjoy the living crap out of. So the Vanta 2.5 inch was a really great quadcopter and definitely worth checking out. Also, next down the list, we have an old toothpick. Now, the reason why I put this here, because by far it is the most efficient, most versatile, yet not the most durable toothpick, however very well priced, which is the Happy Model SailFly X. Now, this has been out for a while, and it's currently going for $88. Now, what's really awesome about this one is you can use the shittiest 1S HV lipos, stick them together to make a 2S with an adapter I'll have linked down below, and you can get some insane flight time. And once you stick that 3S, you even get more flight time and you get more power, and it just flies so beautiful out of the box, yet the motors aren't really that durable. The flight controller did hold its ground. It has been holding its ground. I did have to replace the motors around twice so far due to crashes. This is the type of quadcopter you need to be careful with air mode, especially when you crash. You want to disarm as soon as possible and to also flip over after death. But in terms of efficiency, price, it is by far still one of the best I've flown in terms of efficiency. However, durability isn't that durable, but it'll still keep going for a while, which is the reason why I have it down in my list. So the last one on my list is the Eocene Twig. Even though it's not fully tuned perfectly out of the box, at low end throttles you'll still be able to have a great time. Really enjoy it. It's pretty durable. The plastic canopy I wish was slightly thicker because I did crack it slightly, but it didn't really affect much. There isn't that many vibrations, and overall efficiency, it's really great. Overall components on board also really great. Just the overall execution of the whole thing is awesome, but will need slight tuning to get it perfect as the other ones I've mentioned in this video. But it is a really great 3-inch quadcopter for a really good price, which is $116. I do have the HD version, however, I crashed that one on the first crash, and the camera's not working anymore. So I'd only recommend the Nano 2 because the HD I haven't really tested that much, and I still have it. I need to fix it. I got into a pretty hard crash into a metal post, and basically it just the camera just stopped working. So I kind of just yeah, I never really released that video. So a couple of extra things that I want to mention here would be like the Happy Model 300 milliamp HV lipos. These are 3S HVs, especially for the micro toothpicks. This is the most universal battery you could purchase, and these are the ones I use. However, they tend to not really last that long if you keep them charged. You know, some of them you'll find dead just randomly sometimes, but it is at a great price, which is $9. I truly believe these are normal batteries, but it's just basically we're just overcharging them to HVs. But yeah, that's just, you know, keep that in mind when you purchase these, all of these from the GNB also. But it is at a good price, and yeah, I'd highly recommend, because this is all I use for these, and they just perform really great. Next down the line were these propellers that I recently found, which are the HQ Prop Durable 65mm props. This is by far the best 65mm prop I've ever used, and I'd highly recommend. And they are slightly expensive, but they are totally worth it, because they just last longer, especially in crashes and nicks, and they're they're not susceptible to vibrations out of the box. You know, so some of the cheaper ones, once you put them in, you get these weird vibrations. You have to replace all of them. Hopefully you get a good set of props, but these are really, really great propellers, which I'd highly recommend for anyone, because it'll completely change your flying experience, in my opinion. And again, everything is linked down below. Next, what we have is an Xt60 parallel charging board, which is very useful because you could just charge 6 batteries at one time very quickly, very easily, and it'll get you going in no time. And this is at a really great price. This is the cheapest one on sale right now, which is $6, and is the one that I use. It does have fuses inside, however, they're directly soldered into the board, so if one of them blows up, you're gonna have to kind of desolder it, which I don't think should be that hard. But yeah, it's $6. You get this, and it charges 1S and 2S and just everything, 1 to 3S, which is really great, very useful, very versatile, and universal. And obviously, I've been using it, and this is why I'm recommending it. And well, that's going to conclude it for this video, guys. Make sure you come join my Patreon. I have a ton of giveaways. This month, I gave 11 giveaways. Go check my Patreon. You'll see what everybody won for the month of December. And overall, everything's linked down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.